Do your games feel choppy, laggy, or just not as smooth as they used to be? You're not alone, and today I'm going to show you how to fix that. Whether you're on a high-end rig or an older setup, stutters and slowdowns in games can happen out of nowhere. One of the most common but overlooked causes? A bloated or corrupted NVIDIA Shader Cache. So in this video, I'm walking you through step-by-step how to fully clear your NVIDIA cache the right way, which can fix stutters, reduce loading issues, and even improve FPS consistency in some titles. We'll also do a couple of simple tweaks to help keep things smooth in the long run. And don't worry, this guide is super beginner-friendly, but still effective for power users. Step 1. Temporarily turn off Shader Cache. Before cleaning anything. Before we dive into deleting any cache files, we need to take a quick but important step. Temporarily disabling your GPU's Shader Cache. Why? Because if it's still running in the background, it'll just start rebuilding cache files while we're trying to remove them, which defeats the purpose. Here's how to turn it off properly. Right-click anywhere on your desktop. If you're using Windows 11, choose Show More Options. Select NVIDIA Control Panel from the menu. Once it opens, go to the top left menu and click Manage 3D Settings. Scroll down through the list of settings until you find Shader Cache. If it's currently set to driver default or enabled, change it to disabled. Click Apply in the bottom right corner to save the change. Restart your PC immediately. This is key. The change won't take effect until you reboot. Turning this off ensures your GPU isn't quietly generating new shader data in the background during the cleanup process. Once we've finished the full cleanup later in the video, we'll turn it back on so your games can still benefit from caching, but without the junk buildup. Let's move on to actually clearing out those old, bloated files. Step 2. Clear out NVIDIA Shader Cache files the right way. Now that shader caching is safely disabled, we can go ahead and wipe out the actual cache files sitting on your drive. These build up over time and can cause performance dips, stutters, or even graphical glitches in certain games. We'll clear two main locations, one for OpenGL and Vulkan, and the other for DirectX-based games. First location, GLCache, OpenGL/Vulkan Games. Open File Explorer. In the address bar at the top, type or paste %localappdata%. Then hit Enter. Scroll down until you find a folder named NVIDIA. Open it. Then go into the GLCache folder. This is where shader data from OpenGL or Vulkan-based titles gets stored. Press Ctrl+A to select all the contents. Press Delete then confirm if Windows asks. Don't worry, none of this will break your system. These files will be rebuilt cleanly the next time you launch a supported game. Second location, DX-Cache, DirectX Shader Cache. In that same File Explorer window, click App Data in the address bar to go back one level. Now go into Local Low, NVIDIA DX-Cache. I just deleted mine, which is why the folder is empty. In your case, it's going to look something like this. Again, press Ctrl+A to select everything inside. Right-click and choose Delete. If you get a warning that some files are in use, just click Skip and continue. That's perfectly normal. A few stubborn files may still be active in the background. By the time you're done, both GLCache and DX-Cache should be nearly empty. This can clear up hundreds of megabytes, or even several gigabytes of outdated junk, depending on how many games you've played. Next up, we're going to clean out some less obvious cache folders that Windows hides away. And yes, they do affect performance. Step 3. Use Disk Cleanup to remove hidden shader caches. Now that we've manually cleared the NVIDIA folders, it's time to let Windows itself clean up the leftovers, the stuff that doesn't show up in File Explorer. These system-level caches build up quietly in the background and can sometimes conflict with newer driver updates or cause weird visual bugs in games. Here's how to clear them safely. Launch Disk Cleanup, built-in Windows tool. Click the Start button or press your Windows key. Type Disk Cleanup. Then open the app when it shows up in the search results. Choose your C drive or wherever Windows is installed, then click OK. Enable System File Cleanup. In the bottom left, click Cleanup System Files. You'll be asked to select your C drive again. Go ahead and confirm. Windows will now rescan your drive and list more hidden cleanup options. What to check? Just one box. You'll see a long list of file types, but don't worry, we're only focused on one for now. Check DirectX Shader Cache. This is where Windows stores GPU-generated shader files for DirectX games. Even though we already cleared the NVIDIA folders, Windows keeps its own version of these, and this step ensures everything is fully wiped. Leave the other boxes unchecked for now to avoid removing anything important like downloads or error logs, unless you really know what you're doing. Final cleanup, click OK, then confirm with delete files. Windows will take a moment to clean everything up. Just let it run. Once it finishes, congratulations. You've now removed every major shader cache on your system, both NVIDIA controlled and Windows managed. But we're not done yet. Step 4. Reenable Shader Cache the right way. Now that we've cleaned out all the old, bloated, or potentially corrupted shader files, it's time to safely turn shader caching back on. This step is important because while shader caching can sometimes cause issues when bloated or outdated, it's actually designed to help performance in most games. Let's do it the smart way. Right-click on your desktop, click NVIDIA Control Panel. Once it opens, go to the left-hand menu, click Manage 3D Settings, adjust the shader cache setting. Scroll down in the right panel until you find Shader Cache Size. By default, it might say Driver Default, but now that we've cleaned everything out, you can actually customize this based on your drive space. Here's what to choose. 10 GB if your system drive has less than 300 GB of free space. 100 GB if you have 400 GB plus of free space. Driver Default. If you're not sure what to pick, this is a safe fallback. Choosing a higher cache limit can help games load shaders faster and reduce in-game stuttering, especially for large open-world titles or newer AAA games. Once you've made your choice, click Apply in the bottom right corner. Restart your PC one more time. This final reboot ensures Windows and your GPU both start rebuilding shader data from scratch, now with clean space and no junk leftovers from old drivers or game installs. What to expect after? After clearing your shader cache, some games may stutter for the first 5 to 10 minutes as they rebuild the new shaders. That's completely normal. Games like Call of Duty, Apex Legends, or Valorant often preload shaders automatically, so just let them finish before jumping into a match. Do not exit the game or change settings while shaders are compiling. Let the process complete to avoid issues. Bonus tip 1. Enable hardware-accelerated GPU scheduling. This is a simple Windows tweak that may reduce input lag and smooth out performance in supported games. Go to Settings, System, Display, scroll down and click Graphics Settings, turn on hardware-accelerated GPU scheduling, restart your system. Not all games benefit, but it's a good toggle to test if you're having frame pacing issues. Final thoughts. And that's it. Your NVIDIA Shader Cache is now 100% cleared, reset, and rebuilt. This process can fix stutters in specific games, help smooth out frame times, free up disk space, solve weird behavior caused by corrupted shaders. Again, results can vary. This isn't a magic fix for every issue. But if you've never done this before, you might be surprised how much smoother your games feel afterward. If you want to go even deeper, check out my full GPU optimization playlist, where I show you how to clean, install NVIDIA drivers, configure the control panel, and more. Thanks for watching. If this helped, leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one.